classy. Bougie, ratchet, classy. Why ask me? Up and down. Hello everyone, Callie Stormdoll here, and today we're jumping into the Masterverse of Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation. We have King Grayskull. So as you can see, this is what they would consider a deluxe figure because he comes with a separate head, a few accessories, and a change of hands. On the back of the packaging, you guys are perfectly welcome to freeze frame this, pause the screen, and read that bio. But to sum it up, it looks like King Grayskull is returned to install peace in his kingdom. But to what extent? We're gonna find out. So these are some of the other characters we can get. We already did a review of Andra, and I do plan on maybe checking out this Tila figure. But as you can see, it's presented by Mattel. So why don't we get King Grayskull, the heroic ancestor of He-Man? Basically, when they're saying he's the ancestor, I wonder, are they saying, is this He-Man's uncle? Well, only time will tell. Let's get him out of the packaging and we'll be right back. Hello everyone, we are back and we have King Grayskull out of the packaging with his accessories. As you can see, it is highly detailed. As you can see, it does have great paint apps. It's made out of that thick plastic material, and you can see that it does have space for his arm and hand, the gold and silver on the back, and then we have silver, gold, and red on the front. He comes with the secondary head sculpt, and you can see this sculpt is more calm. He also comes with secondary hands. He comes with a fisted hand and a resting hand. He also comes with weapons. This first one is a purple and silver sword. You can see it kind of has that hook detail there, which looks really good. And then his secondary weapon is brown, gold, and silver, giving more of a regal detail, as you can see. All right, Mattel, so we're getting into King Grayskull. Now, the first thing I want to check out is it does look like King Grayskull is exactly 7 inches tall. Now, looking him over, this is his face sculpt, and you can see they went highly in detail. Like, if you look closely in the mouth, you can see every tooth, highly detailed. His eyes are like a yellow color, and he's giving a snarly look on his face. Don't mess with my clan. Yes, he doesn't want you messing with him or his team. You can see they put the detail in his hair in the front and in the back as well. You can see that detail. And something else that King Grayskull does come with are cloth goods. This cape is actually slid in between his harness with Velcro. And on the back you can see that it does have this huge tag. I wish they could have made that smaller, but the cape does have felt in it. So if you don't want it puffed out like I had it, you can have it slicked more to the back. Or if you want it to look like he's wisping it to one side, you can have it like this. So the wire in it is very, very good. As far as the feel of it, you can definitely tell it's faux fur. But it definitely is a different feeling from the fur to the cape. So I do appreciate that they use two different materials for that. As far as his harness goes, it is gray, red, and gold, just like his shield. It shares the same color. He has the gold gauntlets on, that gold belt with the tassels. He has on black underwear. Or are they gray? They're brown. They're actually brown. He has on boots, and you can see they are highly detailed. And as far as his skin complexion goes, everything looks smooth, but you can tell where his joints are, there are a different color. Like his kneecaps are a different color, and then his elbows are like a little different color, but everything else is smooth. Now, does the cape hinder his articulation? Well, let's see. If you really wanted to use the cape, it's a great accessory, but it really doesn't hinder him. But if you wanted to take it off, you could take it off by just removing that Velcro in the back. So you just unsnap it there, and then you will unsnap it on the other side, and then you can remove his cape. Now, as far as articulation goes, Grayskull can look side to side a little bit. His hair does hinder it. He can't really look up and down that much because of the long hair. I think if they would have gave him rooted hair, or if the hair was a little softer, it would kind of help with his articulation, because I believe his secondary head sculpt will probably have the same issue. He has shoulder articulation. As you guys can see, his shoulders on a ball joint, bicep swivel. He has the double bend in the elbow, but it really doesn't go that far because his arms are so big. He does have wrist articulation. As you can see, his wrist can move and bend. He does have the abdomen crunch. He also has the thigh swivel. Looks like he has a ball joint at the hips. He does have a double bend at the knee, swivel at the boot, and he also has ankle articulation. So that is a lot of points of articulation. Before we get into some comparisons, let's see what his other head sculpt looks on. Alright, so we have King Grayskull in his alternative look. So I removed his cape and I gave him the more calm face. And it kind of does make a difference. He still looks very regal. He looks athletically bound. But let's see what he's given when we get into these comparisons. Because keep this in mind, he is the ancestor of He-Man. So this is Uncle Grayskull. Let's see if the family bond is there. Okay, so this is He-Man and this is King Grayskull. It kind of looks like the He-Man figure maybe a little bit bigger than the King Grayskull figure. What do you guys think? It looks like maybe He-Man's head sculpt makes him look a little bit taller. But this is He-Man and King Grayskull. I think their ancestry is through the bloodline. Through the magic bloodline, because I'm just not seeing a family resemblance. Now, as far as the body sculpts go, I do see a resemblance in that. I think Mattel may have reused. Child, if Mattel ain't I did not even know this. I thought this was a completely new body sculpt. Mattel, if you didn't reuse this body, child. But for some reason it looks, is it the skin tone? Because one of them look a little bit bigger. I don't know. But I can't believe this. Mattel, the only thing you gave us is a new head sculpt. Now, I can't believe this, y'all. Let's get into these comparisons. So we saw how he is comparative to He-Man. Let's bring in some other figures. The Andra figure. So you can kind of see what they're given, and they're all pretty much in scale. Here he is comparative to Icer and Bo figure, and this is from Mattel Maddie Collectors. This is basically the line of 6-inch He-Man figures we got before this more current line. And here is King Grayskull next to the 5-inch She-Ra and Teela figures from Mattel. So my final thoughts on this figure, you do have the cloth cape. He does come with secondary hands. He comes with 2 swords and a shield, so 3 weapons. He's articulated. I could see this easily going for $29.99. I love how the cape is adjustable. We can move it around. We can even take it off if we want to. He does come with a lot of points of articulation. He seems to be a very cool action figure. Like, overall, I'm happy to have him. It's nice to have someone who can compete in my action figure world next to He-Man. He-Man finally has some competition, but I also want to know what you guys think. What do you think about this figure? Do you think you'll be adding him to your collection, or will King Grayskull be an easy pass for you? Ooh, I don't know. Let me know by leaving me a comment below. And if you are a fan of He-Man, I would say you can pick him up from your local Target. He is currently online, and I can't wait to see what you guys think about this figure. I want to thank you for watching today, and just remember this: I will see you in my next video. Bye. We're gonna go save someone's day. Let's go.